How you doing, Manginas? AnAngryToddler here, bringing you guys TDM on Jungle. And this gameplay, we're talking about some new Black Ops perks, supposedly, that were released for Black Ops 2. And yeah, so they don't mention any of the ones that are supposedly already been used in being in. They have 12 new perks, 3 new game modes, and the new knifing capabilities. And they list a shit ton of guns that are supposedly in, as well as their attachments. So let's talk about the perks first. And I won't be able to go through all of them. The link is in the description for you to check out yourself. But I'll talk a little bit about what people are talking about and complaining about of these perks. The first one they write is Spy. And this is the one that people think is going to be really newbie. And I'll tell you why. I really don't think it will be. It says, appear as a friend on the map. Disadvantage is you're always spotted even without a UAV. And when shooting, you turn red on the map. The pro version of that is detect enemy spies. They will always be spotted on the radar. And the elite version, which I think is they only worked if paired with another perk. So it says if pilot is active, which we'll talk about in a second, your airship will be marked as an ally. So like for instance, if you call in the chopper gunner, it will show up as green. So the enemy team doesn't know to shoot it down right away. But why people are talking about spy this suck is like, it's gonna show up as a teammate. So you're not going to know who to shoot at and they're going to kill you. But I'm telling you guys, I really don't think it's going to be that hard because you're always going to know how many spies there are. So if you're playing 6-on-6 TDM, there's going to be 8 teammates. So there's going to be 2 spies. And if you're paying attention to the map, you know where they're going to be. You're always going to see them. And especially in Search and Destroy, they're going to start on the other side of you. And so you're going to see 2 greens or however many spies there are. So you're going to know where they're at the whole time if you just pay attention. So I don't think that one's going to be bad. This one seems kind of lame. It says it's called Escape Artist. It says when going prone, you feign death and you cannot shoot during. So that means, and then pros, when approaching death, the enemy's crosshairs will turn white and your name will disappear. Elite, if diver is active, you'll realistically fall into your feigned death instead of diving. Because dolphin diving is back, from what it sounds like. And so, yeah, this one is kind of like you fake death. So you kind of just hide. You can't shoot them while you're hiding, but if they you're just in a corner, you pretend like you're dead and wait till the person walks by and then you kill them. That's kind of lame to me. This one's pretty cool, especially because it looks like pedophile, but it's called Audiophile. Players with silenced weapons will show on your radar if they're shooting at you or close around you. Footsteps are louder. If Bladesman is active, knifing will show up on the radar as well. So this is pretty cool, and there's some other good ones. Juggernaut's back, but it's not the Juggernaut that you guys remember. This one regenerates health faster while moving. So if you're running, your health regenerate faster than if you're just standing still. So that's pretty cool. The pro version though, it'll heal faster while you're crouched. So yeah, and there's a bunch of other ones. Pilot, your flying kill streaks kills will count toward your next kill streak. So that one's pretty cool. Kind of reminds me of a hardline, but just with your flying kill streaks. Bladesman's, and actually let's talk about consciousness. While standing, you are just as accurate as you are when prone. Pro, your version, your bullets cause more flinching. I think that one's pretty cool. I think that one will be a really nice one. It'll kind of help steady aim will be kind of goes in with that. You know what I mean? Recoil doesn't seem as bad, so I think that one's pretty cool. And so there's a new knifing system people are complaining about as well. And there's 6 different type of knifing capabilities. And there is, Bladesman is a perk where it lets you hold 2 knives in each hand. So this kills twice as fast, knifing does. And you're like, well, twice as fast, so it kills in half the knife, No, the way knifing now is, it takes up to 2 to 4 kills to kill somebody, 2 to 4 swipes. And people are like, oh my god, 4 swipes? I mean, I really am sick of getting panic knifed all the time. So I mean, and you put this perk on your default knife, it'll take only one swipe to kill. So I think it's called a first-person shooter for a reason. So I think it should be more about gunplay rather than reaction by clicking one button just to knife somebody. The button that your thumb is already on. So yeah. I think maybe 4 swipes is a little excessive. I think 3 is maybe fine, or maybe 2. But I'm just saying, I'm fine. I'm actually fine if they keep it as 4 because, like I said, I'm sick of knifing. It's just about shooting, So I think shooting takes a lot more skill than knifing does. And then they announced a shit ton of guns. And by the way, let me tell you guys, who knows if this is real. It's just really fun to talk about, you know. So let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think that these are good perks? I really don't think they're that bad. I think that they're trying to do something new and innovative to bring more players. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this commentary. Let me know what you guys think. Stay hairy, man, Ginas.